So at like 5:15.
Hey, we're back. Okay, so right now for recruiting, you know that when you recruit your first person, we were just talking about this, you get the tote. Not the stuff that's inside of the tote, but you get the tote. And so then you can fill it. Oh yeah. So it's out of the office, and then on the bottom it says summer gig, and then the other side says Tupperware. Yeah,
it's so cute.
But it's actually really nice, and it fits on your shoulder, so you can like walk around. You can take this with you to to the baseball games. You could take it with you to Cedar Point, to Soak City, to the pool, to the beach. Yeah, you could take it camping. You could take it to the grocery store. I mean, Aldi's has bags. I mean, so take your bag with you to Aldi's and get some groceries with it. So, and to get the bag, you just need one recruit. But plus, when you get that one recruit, you also have your choice of, do you have the list up by chance? You get the entire impression set.
Fridgesmart or the mincer or
you could get the entire Fridgesmart set. So that's the Fridgesmart set. The 4-piece. Yes. Right here. You get the vertical one and you get the small. And so thank you. Or you can get our master grater, which you can do your meats with that. The master juicer, which you can do like your orange juice and things like that, or the master shredder, which is great for doing cheese, for doing zucchini, for doing potatoes, your chocolates. Yeah, there's a lot that you can do with carrots. You can do carrots with it, and cabbage, or you can get the Power Chef system. So where you get the Power Chef, the small chop and prep, and our spatula. So you get all of that stuff. Do you have the second one on here too? Yep. Now when you get 2 recruits, okay, so this is for your second recruit, you get the choices of the pressure cooker, which is my favorite, because you can do a 30-minute meal, you can do not a 30-minute meal. Well, you can do a 30-minute meal, but any crock pot meal you can do in 30 minutes or less, which is great. Or you could get our amazing Chef Series knife set, and so that's our the whole knife set, all of our knives, plus the kitchen shears, which are another great thing to add. Or you can choose our Ultra Pros, which if you don't know about the Ultra Pros, those can go into your oven, into your microwave, and into your freezer. So they're, all of them. Oh, you need to find a place to put them, but you need to use them, and they're amazing. So like my favorite, and it's the lasagna pan, and then the oven plate. So the oven plate, people do bacon on that a lot. I've done like chicken nuggets on there and French fries, little things like that. So that's for your second recruit. And then the third one, so they just keep getting better, right? Third one, you can get a MicroPro grill, a pan. It's our 3.2 quart saute pan, and we use that a lot for like big batch of eggs. My husband did shredded chicken in it last night. I'm like, why didn't you do it in the pressure cooker? Because I was doing the pressure cooker. And he's like, because I didn't know what the recipe was. And I'm like, oh. So he did it on the stovetop, which is completely okay, right? Or you can get the modular mates, which is the baking set and the beverage set, which are super ovals, rectangles, and a couple of squares and regular ovals. So you get all of that stuff, you guys. That's a lot. You have choices. Yeah, a lot of choices for that. I'm gonna toss. Okay. Cool. Thanks. All right. So now, if you're for your in-home parties, and this is a game that you can play for recruiting, and I do this game all the time. It's so easy and it's fun. But first of all, I want to tell you about these Fridgesmarts. And so I use the Fridgesmart, and I call it the Fridgesmart game or the purse game, because I use the Fridgesmart to put this in, and I talk about the Fridgesmart before we actually play the game. So first of all, everyone get out your purses or your wallets, because not everybody wears purses or carries them. And some people bring diaper bags. So if they have a diaper bag, be like, or your diaper bag. You know, make it fun and make it accessible for everyone to be able to play. And so did you know, okay, so first of all, these are our Fridgesmarts, and we have several different sizes, but the ones I have here with me are our small deep, our medium, and our medium deep. And you're wondering, well, why do I need those? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the average household throws away about $1,500 in fruits and vegetables a year, which is crazy. How many of you guys buy fruits and vegetables? Yeah. And how many of you guys throw away your fruits and vegetables?
Me. I used to.
You used to, yes. Not anymore. Because Tupperware, they've done all this kind of, they got together with a Florida school.
Not the one we like.
Not, yeah, well, and they did research. So they got together and did all this research on the produce and how to keep them to live longer. Can you wait a minute? Okay, have a seat. So some of the fruits and vegetables, they breathe different airs, and they have different gases that come on and off. And so some have a lot of gas, some have a little, and some don't really have any at all. And some you're just not supposed to put in the refrigerator too. Okay, so there are this picture on the Fridgesmart, and it is etched into the container, so it's never going to scratch off or wash off. You don't have to worry about any of that. And on here we have some X's. Now they're not recommended to go in the refrigerator. And it's not like Tupperware saying don't put them in there. It's just they're just not recommended by anybody, right? And then there are some that are heavy breathers. They push off a lot of gas, like broccoli and spinach. And corn, those things. So on here, it has a little circle at the top. You want to take that circle, and there's a slider on the top of the lid. You slide that slider all the way over to the circle that's open, because you want to let that breathe. Now, and then the one in the center, those are all the way closed. So you want to push that all the way closed if you have any of those in the center. And then the ones that need a little bit of air, a little bit of breathing. So, and that is over here with like the half moon is what I call it. But it comes with a paper. You want to keep that paper, right? And because there's so many fruits and vegetables out there that Tupperware can't put all those pictures on here. So you want to keep that paper, cut it off, put it on your refrigerator so that when you go to put your fruits and vegetables away, you know exactly what they need to breathe, right? And there's also these feet on the bottom. So the feet, it helps to keep the fruit and vegetables out of their water, because they will still sweat, and the sweat will build up on the top and it'll come down on the sides and then go into these little compartments down the bottom, because there's little holes, grooves. Yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, and what's really nice is that they can room together. So like your strawberries and your raspberries, those can all room together. Your watermelon, pineapple, all that stuff can be roomies. Now, if you have your strawberries and like your apples or your citrus, don't put those together, because they will kill each other. They don't like each other. They're not good roomies. But you can put your citrus and your apples together, because those two, they get along. All right, so super easy, and these will keep your fruits and your vegetables anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks longer, which is really cool, right? And so we're gonna use this, and we're gonna play a little game, and I'm going to ask for certain items. So is everybody ready? Okay, so the first person to get that item in here is going to get 2 tickets from me. All right, 2 tickets. Oh, stop. And it's not, what's that?
I can go to my real purse.
Oh, you're so funny. It's not the second or the third person. It's just the first person. All right, so the first item that I need is a watch. Yay! Here's your tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And the second item I need is a picture of your family. Yay! Thank you. Third item is a rubber band or a hair tie. Yay!
Oh, so you get tickets.
There you go. All right, and the fourth item, medical insurance card. Yay! Thank you. Oops. Oh, I can't get it. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, that was hard. Okay, so number 5 is car keys.
Oh.
All right, number 6 is a diamond ring. Thank you. Number 7 is credit card. Now it can be a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. Perfect. Thank you. And the last thing. Okay, so this one is big. This one is worth 10 tickets if you have it. All right. Let me count them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tickets for $100 bill. Yay!
Aren't you?
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for coming. It was nice to meet you all. I will go home with these lovelies. Just kidding. Okay, so you're so funny. I'm going to tell you about these products and why I like them, and then I will give them back to you. So I like the watch because it tells me, I'm just going to put it up here for you. It tells me the time, and I treasure all the time that I have with my family, just like you treasure the time that you have with your family. And I started selling Tupperware because I had 2 little kids at home, and I wanted to stay at home with them, be a stay-at-home mom, and still be able to, afford to do things because my daughter was starting to do dance, and I was like, okay, so I should help out with that. What can I do? And so Tupperware kind of fell into my lap. And it's very flexible because you can do Tupperware full-time if you want, or you can do it part-time. We have a lot of people on our team who have full-time jobs, or they're students and they do this part-time as well. When I first started, I actually was a baker, and so, but I do a lot of stuff with my kids, and so selling Tupperware allows me to do that, and it gives me that flexibility that I love. And medical insurance card is because Tupperware offers medical insurance just for being an active consultant. To be an active consultant, you just need $600 in every 6 months. So let's say you have one average party this month, and then if you didn't want to, you wouldn't have to do any more parties for 6 more months. But I mean, really, you want to keep doing parties because it's fun, right? It's a fun work. Fun job. And car keys is because you can earn a car. Now, you can actually get car cash, and so I've actually been getting car cash now for quite some time because you don't have to be a director to get that car cash. You just have to be an executive manager, and then you get $150 a month bonus, and then it just goes up from there. So right now I get $350 a month as a bonus. Yes, car payment. Or you could get a brand new car, and Tupperware will supply, will give you that car, and they take care of everything except for the gas. That's it. They keep all the upkeep on it. They keep the tires, insurance, everything like that. All that fun stuff, which is awesome. And tonight, if you have a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover, and you know what, it's okay to mess up every once in a while, because I do it all the time. So Visa, MasterCard, or Discover card, you can pay on your bill tonight with that, or if you have that credit card bill that you need to pay on, you can do this to earn the money to pay off that, because it's super easy, and we help you do that. And the diamond ring, you can actually get a 2.5 carat diamond ring from Tupperware, or you could go on trips. I could have got that ring twice, but instead I decided to take my kids to Disney World, because if I would have took the ring, they would not have been happy with me. And Tupperware paid for everything. They paid for the airfare, they paid for the resort, they gave us spending money and breakfast with Mickey and Minnie.
How would anybody take a ring?
I don't know. And to top it off, you make $100 at your average party. So this is where I'm going to take 5 questions about my job, and for every question you get a ticket. So if you are playing this game and you have like some crickets going on, you want to talk with your hostess before you play the game, and like get her
give her questions.
give her insight on it, and be like, okay, so this is what we're going to do tonight, and if there's crickets, give it about 5 seconds, then be like, hey, how much is it to start up, and have them start doing the questions.
Or I always ask a question for somebody.
Yes, that's a good one too, because I do that too. Yeah. I have a ticket in my hand and I give it to you.
You want to know how much it is to sign up?
Yeah. Oh, it's just $39 plus tax. Or right now we have this amazing summer gift kit for just $60. Yeah. How many hours do you work a week? Oh, well, I work about 15 to 20 hours, but the average person only works about 5 to 10. So, just like questions like that. Yes. And then usually they start to chime in after you get those going. So, good job, everyone. Now remember, this set is on sale for just $39 this week, which is half off. They don't have to spend anything, about half off, right? To get the set. All they have to do is buy the set. So they get not 1, but 2 small Fridgesmart Deeps. Now these value at $20 a piece. They also get the medium, which this one is like for your lazy fruits and vegetables, like your cucumbers, your celery, your rhubarb, your asparagus, things like that. Or you can put like 1 pound of carrots in here and 1 pound of mushrooms, because they can breathe together. They like to be roommates. And then you get your medium deep, which this thing is also amazing. It fits an entire thing of spinach, and my spinach lasts at least 3 weeks long in here before I eat it all. Like, that's how long it takes me to eat it. So Awesome. If you have any questions, then save those, and we will. Hey guys. Well, I'll answer those later. I'm sorry. I was just reading.
I know.
Okay. All right. I'll see ya.